You can always follow trends. There are some good things that is like emerging always, but I think you have to take trends also with a bit of grain of salt as well. I think it's also important to focus how the people use the solutions, how the L&D is using the solution in their day-to-day activities. So you also need to get the basics right as well. There's always so many trends that you can really follow. One of the interesting ones, almost like paradigm shift, is the shift from credentials to skills. So instead of just like to pursue what certificates or what courses people have taken, we are focusing on skills actually. Everything that you do should aim that you build valuable skills in your organizations.
Continuous learning and upskilling is kind of crucial nowadays. You cannot run organization without adapting workforce that knows the new technologies, new ways of working. Basically, any company that is doing, for example, professional services, you cannot live without skill improvements and adapting workforce.
Personally, and also like looking at Valamis roadmap, the data is the most interesting one, because when people are online, you don't see the people. The data is basically the only thing that is giving you some insight what's happening, what are people learning, and how the things that people are learning is related to the business. So data is obviously it's super interesting, I have to say. And our focus is in our roadmap, innovate and think that, okay, how we can make the data more actionable for the L&D.
With our product, we are providing analytics, obviously, which is related on the learning activities in the system. In addition to that, we can provide also data which can be utilized with the other systems and the processes in the customer organization, providing that raw data that they can utilize that as business KPIs as well, to really show the value that why people should learn and why L&D is so important.
In Valamis, we are focusing to listening to our customers that, okay, not only like selling the big new technology, but also, hey, how can we make your basic day-to-day activities better?
Trends are coming and going, and they take circles. I think now the current trend is back to basics once again. People want to have really excellent performance on effectiveness, that companies can measure that certificates are done, people are completing things, people are evolving, and speed of that needs to be increased. That is kind of the next thing, the measuring and effectiveness of learning and getting results of the business. Previously we were talking more and more about like mobile work and social learning, but I haven't heard those lately. It's more about the effectiveness of learning, how to get things done basically.